Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Sorry for starting off the vlog in the carts. I know it's a bit random when I do this, but I kind of just wanted to get out of the house because obviously like I really want to go for a walk. So I'm just about to head off for a walk, but I thought I would start the vlog now because today is going to be sort of a bit of a chill day. For the first time ever, I actually don't have too much to do. Like there's not anything that I have to get done today, but I do have an appointment. So I do have a facial at 2 p.m. and it's currently 9:18, so it's about to be 9:30, and we're going to be doing like something new. I'm going to be doing a different type of facial today, so I'm not too sure what it is, but I was like I might as well vlog it because I guess we can find out together what's going to happen to my face. That's why I'm not wearing any makeup today, and I probably won't wear any makeup because obviously I'm getting a facial. But yeah, like my skin is, I don't know, like my skin has been the best it's ever been, I'd probably say ever. Still have really deep acne scars. My overall texture has improved, but there's still like little indents of like some deep scars. So apparently this whole treatment that she's going to be doing on me today is going to treat that. So really excited about that. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is really cloudy and grey outside. Which is a first because yesterday was super sunny and it was 30 degrees, so it was quite warm. So yeah, and then during the week it reached 44 again. So it was really hot this week. So I'm kind of glad that the weekends kind of chilled out a little bit. But yeah, I hope you guys have all been well. I hope you guys have been doing good. I know it's been, you know, quite some warm weather and everyone's staying hydrated and cool. Yeah, I'm hoping it stays like this for a couple of days just to kind of give a bit of a break from the heat. But yeah, I'm hoping that when it does get sunny again, I'm hoping that I maybe be able to do like a beach day soon. Anyway, I guess we'll wait for those days. Oh gosh. I also have like the worst hay fever right now, so walking in a field of grass is just gonna be a nightmare for me. Anyways, that's enough of me bluffing. Let's get on with this walk. I'm like midway through my walk and I'm like I look down and I realize I'm like covered in lint. Like I think it's from my bedding, but just looking at it, it's so annoying because I just want a lint roller so bad. Like you probably can't tell, but I was like, what was I thinking? Like, right guys, I got back from my walk and I just had a shower now and washed my hair. And obviously I have a fresh set of clothes on. It might look like I don't because I'm wearing essentially the same outfit, just the clean and washed version. Whilst I do my hair, like we can just have like a bit of a chat and a bit of a catch up. I feel like there was so many things. Oh my god, the way that my hair is falling out. It stresses me out. Like literally in the shower, like clumps were coming out of my hair. I'm just baffled that this is happening again. Yeah, but I just thought like, you know, like let's catch up. You know, there's a lot of things that I noticed that I've been editing out of my vlogs recently. Just because like I can talk for ages and then I end up having to cut certain parts out of my vlog just to make it a bit shorter. I try to keep my vlogs now also quite short. Like I try not to have them like too long. I think like maximum 30 minutes, you know, like whereas when I first started out on YouTube, I was doing like 40-minute vlogs and I was just like, my friends are never gonna watch them because like that's just too long. I know on my last vlog that, you know, I did give an update, but it wasn't I wasn't able to go like deeper into certain things. Yeah, I didn't want to be too, not too emotional, but like I just didn't want to get too deep into things. My first vlog back, you know, I really wanted to like start off the year with like a bang and have like my full on goals and everything like already set out, but it was just one of those things where you couldn't really, well, I couldn't really focus on that. Like I had other things that I was like trying to achieve. And I think my biggest goal was obviously like the weight loss for me. And I was just so like caught up in that the other goals, I was like, I'm gonna do those other goals in February because I really want to knuckle down on this. Yeah, and I just don't want to touch on my weight too much because it isn't something that I want to make my vlogs about. Like my vlogs, I like to make more like my lifestyle and where I'm going. Like I don't really want to talk too heavily about fitness and that sort of stuff because I'm not a fitness content creator. Like that is definitely not on my resume. But yeah, I know that it's kind of hard to just ignore it because I have lost a lot of weight. But yes, I've lost a lot of weight. I am really focusing on diet. Like that is my main thing. And the reason why I was focusing so heavily on my diet was because of my anxiety. Anxiety grew a whole personality last year. Like it was so bad. Yeah, I can't even like describe to you how bad it was, but I'd probably say the worst of it was during the British and Irish Lions tour. Like that's when my anxiety was like real bad. And it got to the point where I actually like couldn't, like I had to be so careful with what I ate. So for those that don't know, I have anxiety gut. I have like a fear of nausea and fear of being sick. And I've noticed that with my anxiety, like when things are going too good, I basically psych myself out. I touched on it a little bit like at the start of last year because that's when it started happening. But I honestly don't want to, I try not to like talk about it too much because I don't want it to form its own identity. I don't want it to be its own living space in my head. Oh my God, you can see the gapping from the hair loss. This is so scary. Yeah, it took a hold of me, but I tried to manage it the best that I could by myself, but now I'm actually seeing a therapist again. I'm seeing a psychologist, and the psychologist that I have now, she's a new psychologist, and I've had 2 sessions with her, and she's already like so amazing. Like she's already giving me tools and things to help me out. So I'm already really enjoying seeing her. It was really hard, but I feel like now I do have better control over it. But a main thing that helped me gain my control was changing my diet. Another thing that I wanted to touch on was the dating scene. So I kind of just skimmed over it like a little bit, but hey guys, back in the car. So I was meant to give you the tea when I was doing my hair, and then the tea came home. So, and the tea being my dad. No jokes. Honestly, I was gonna like explain a few things, but my dad came home and he is a nosy guy, and I honestly feel like that's where I get it from. He's the nosy one in the family. So I was like, you know what, let me not, because he always tries to like listen into my conversations with Lara. So whenever I'm talking to the vlog camera, I know he's trying to like listen in to like see what's going on with me. I quickly did my hair and then I realized that it was time to go to my appointment. So I'm at my appointment now, and yeah, I'm really excited to get my facial done. So yeah, I'll show you guys what we're going to be doing today. Oh, that's a good amount. Like I need the evidence. Hey guys, sorry if you guys are a bit crooked, but I just got my facial done. It was actually so relaxing because this facial treatment that she does now, it's not painful. So when I used to get the fiery peel, when I used to get that done, she would have to do needling, and the peel itself is already painful, and then adding on the needling was just wow. So it's actually nice now doing this treatment because it was just a little bit of stinging, but then other than that, like, I didn't feel anything. But yeah, my face is still a little bit red. I don't know, my skin is quite sensitive to like chemicals and stuff like that. So yeah, I do go really red after my peels or after my treatments. Yeah, I'm just gonna drive home now. I actually think I might stop and get some food. I've been really craving Greek food. There's this one place on my way home that does really good souvlaki's, and yeah, I like the way that they do it. Like, the ingredients that they use is really fresh. So I think I might stop by there and get myself a souvlaki or a gyro. I never know which one to call it, like a gyro or souvlaki. And like last time I went there, I was like, can I have a chicken souvlaki? And she was just like, yeah, is that it? And I was like, am I saying it right? So yeah, I think today I'll say gyro and see her reaction. I'm sure she'll correct me if I'm wrong, but even then, like, ugh. Hey guys, it is actually the weekend after, so it's been a whole week since I last saw you guys. But mainly because after my facial, pretty much that whole entire weekend, I didn't really do anything because I didn't want to put makeup on my skin, and I also didn't want to go out just in case I had any sort of reaction to my skin. Like, I try to stay away from the windows and try and stay away from the sunlight, especially after I've had like a peel. But yeah, I'm really happy with how my skin went after that facial, because obviously before I used to use the bio repeal and we used to do skin needling, and that was really a fun time. When I would get my facials done, like, it was really painful, and yeah, it would just, like, literally the whole week after that I would be recovering and my face would be swollen, and just, yeah, it was just a nightmare, that one, when I think about it. But now that I'm doing this new treatment, she just puts the chemical peel on, waits a bit, and then does another one. So she's able to treat multiple layers of like my skin in like one session. So I really do like that point of the new facial. The recovery time was like perfectly fine. Like, it basically, the next day I was like, my skin was back to normal, so it wasn't super red or super swollen, or, you know. So I'm really liking the new treatment, so I'm kind of glad that she switched out and decided to do this new treatment instead of the bio-reappeal and needling. That brings me on to today. It's actually 12:30, so I'm gonna get going soon. I thought I would kind of leave a little bit later in the day because it is a bit warm today, and I have a funny feeling a lot of people have gone to shopping centres today. So I am planning on just going to the shops because I really want to see if maybe I can get a new heel. Well, not a new heel. I definitely want to get maybe a kitten heel. I don't know. I just want to see like what shoes I can get because next weekend's actually my mum's 70th birthday and we're having a massive birthday party at the house. So yeah, but her birthday is Valentine's Day themed, which is just hilarious because my mum's birthday is on the 16th of February and the weekend that it falls on is the 14th, is on a Saturday, which is Valentine's Day. So she was like, oh, you know what, I'll just make my 70th a Valentine's Day theme. So I bought a dress. I got it from Baby Boo. Yeah, I got it from Baby Boo, but it's basically like a red dress. Keyword red dress. I've never worn red, like ever. I was desperately looking for pink, but I'm just so pale right now and I've tried to tan and I'm just not tanning. My skin literally rebukes the sun, which is so funny because you would think that I would be able to tan easily, but nope, that's just not the case. Instead of getting pink, I was like, you know what, like let me get red because I feel like that will look better with like my pale skin. So I bought red and it does look really nice and I love the dress, but it's definitely like out of my comfort zone. Like I've never worn such a bright red before. Looking for like maybe some like black heels to kind of go with the dress. So yeah, so I'm gonna go. I'm actually going to a different shopping centre this time around because I always go to Chadstone, but every time I go to Chadstone, it's always ran through. The way that shopping centre is constantly out of stock is shocking. I thought I would go to Doncaster shopping centre. Anyways, so I'm gonna go there and yeah, I'm just gonna also have a browse around. I feel like I haven't done like a good window shop in a hot minute. Okay guys, I am done at the shops. Yeah, I went into Mecca and I was just having a browse around. I don't know how to pronounce it. What's its name? I think it's called like Fior, or I'm probably butchering the name, but it's basically a perfume brand. I was having a look at those perfumes and then I thought, you know what, like let me have a look at some concealers because I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've been wearing this foundation, but it's like one shade darker than what I naturally am. And I remember at the time when I bought it, the girl at Mecca was like, oh, like you should get this shade because like it's a nice shade on you and it'll add some warmth and like it's a good summer shade. And that was back in winter and I forgot to like tell her that I'm not necessarily looking for, like I try to find shades that are exactly my skin color so that I can wear it to cover up my acne scars. Like I don't really wear foundation to make myself tanner. I kind of wear it to cover up my acne scars or like pimples. I probably should have explained that to her when she was giving my shade, but yeah, I think and this is the thing, so now it's summer and I have been tanning, but it's still not the right color. It's very yellow based, whereas I'm actually pink based, which is very funny because everyone looks at me and they're like, oh, you're like a brown person, so like naturally you should be like olive or like yellow based, but I'm not. I got pink undertones in my skin, so I'm like a pinky brown. So yeah, and I just feel like this one's a bit too warm. Like I definitely need like a neutral lighter shade. But then I was thinking, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get some concealer, because if I can get concealer in my correct shade, I can just cover my acne scars with my concealer and then not really have to wear like a full face of makeup. So yeah, I went to Mecca and I got the NARS, what is it called again? Radiant Creamy Concealer. And I got it in the shade Creme Brulee. I didn't know that they sell minis now, so I bought a mini and this was only like 28 bucks, I think. Obviously when I went to the counter, she also gave me a beauty loop again, which is so funny because I'm like, and also the fact that I'm down to level 1 again. I was on level 4. Like, that's crazy. Oh, okay, so it's just got some samples. I feel like Mecca's beauty loop is really bad. But yeah, anyways, I got some gel eye patches. So that's cool. I think someone just did a burnout, but anyways, some Lancome retinol. That's very random. I didn't know that they did that. And then I got Go To Skin very mattifying primer. That's cool. And then I got Floral Street perfume sample. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna spray this and just see what it's giving. Oh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. That's like a sweet, fresh scent. That's so right up my alley. That was a cute beauty loop. Oh my god, I really love that perfume. That was really nice. Oh gosh, I can't. I'm so glad I sprayed it in the car. I'm trying to like make it get into the air vents, you know? And then I went into Atomica. So Atomica's the new Priceline. Like, they've kind of rebranded Priceline, and we haven't got Atomica yet where I live. Saw it and I was like, oh my god, let me go inside and like check it out. It honestly is the cutest store. Like, I've never seen such a cutesy store. Like, it's so girly and just, they've made it like really cozy, but in a girly way, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so I went in there and I actually needed to get some more of my curl cream. So my, what is it called? Umberto Gianni curl cream. So I got that. But then I was also browsing around and I noticed that they sell Medicube, which I was like, and they had a whole little aisle on Korean skincare. And I was like, that is so not what I was expecting Atomica to be. They also sold Colade, which is Kat, Letitia, and Deja's skincare line. So I was able to, I had a look at the testers and it looks really nice, but I obviously didn't buy anything because I have my own medical skincare that I have to use. But yeah, it's really cute, and I feel like now, when they first announced that they were selling Colade in Atomica, I was very confused because I was like, first of all, I didn't know what Atomica was, but then when I found out it was Priceline, I was like, oh, like that's a cool, you know, like that's a cool store to sell your products. But now I'm like, that's actually so smart that they went with Atomica because it actually suits Atomica, like the brand of the store. It actually goes so well with their skincare, like the colors and everything, like it really fits in to the overall brand. So I was like, that's so smart. Recently I was watching a YouTuber, I can't remember her name. Oh, she's a UK YouTuber. Her name's Madison Sarah. But she got like some PR from Medicube and she showed this in her PR, and it was the pink peptide eye cream. So she basically got the whole pink range from Medicube. But I was like, when I saw the pink peptide eye cream, I was like, oh, I definitely need a new eye cream, and I've been dying to try Medicube's products. So a lot of people rave about it. So I was like, I'm gonna give this a go. I have tried Korean skincare before, but yeah, for funny reason, I've never tried Medicube though. So yeah, and obviously living in Australia, we have heaps of Korean skincare stores. So stores outside of like our normal stores. So it's kind of funny. I've never ever really went to Medicube when I was in those Korean skincare stores. Like, I've always just gone for other products. So, and they don't really recommend Medicube, weirdly enough. But everyone else says it's really amazing, and obviously I honestly feel like any Korean skincare is just top tier. So, but yeah, I'm gonna give this one a go, see if I like it, see how it feels on my skin. But yeah, now I'm gonna head home, and yeah, hopefully I'm not in a bit of traffic, but yeah. Okay, I am back home now. Oh my gosh, I am so exhausted. I don't know why I'm so tired. I think it's the weather, because it honestly, when I was driving to the shops, I looked at the temperature on my car and it said 34, so I think it definitely reached about maybe 35 today. And currently now it's still like in the 30s and it's almost about to be 5 p.m. So I do feel like the weather has just been very warm but cloudy, and I think that's what's kind of throwing me off. But yeah, I was going to change my bed sheets because I need to do that. But I'm like, do I do that a bit later when it's cooled down a bit more? Like sometimes it's kind of better to do those sorts of things when the sun sets. I don't know. I can't be bothered. I'm just so exhausted. Oh my god. Okay. I'm out of breath because I just stripped the bedding. But yes, I've decided to put the new bed sheets on. So I've already put the new sheet on. Now I'm gonna put all the other bedding on. I'm literally sweating, but I was like, just get it over and done with. Sorry if you guys can hear talking. My dad's watching a weird video on YouTube in the study and it's so loud because he's deaf. Anyways, I realized that I didn't actually give you guys an update on the shoe situation. So I went to Doncaster. They all had like really thin stiletto heels, and I've realized now that I can't really wear that for my mum's 70th because we have a decking in our backyard, and I just know that those thin heels are gonna get stuck in between the gapping of the decking. So instead of breaking a $200 shoe, I just thought I'd just wear shoes that I already have. Yeah, but then I thought I would show you guys the dress. So it is from Baby Boo, and you probably have already seen it like on social media because I've been seeing so many ads for it since Valentine's Day is coming up. And gosh, this is like, I'm kind of glad that my mum's birthday is on Valentine's Day because I just feel like Valentine's Day when you're single, it's just such an awkward thing. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. But yes, so this is the dress. Wait, let me see if I can get you guys to really see it. So it's basically, yeah, so it's off the shoulder. So it's got like one shoulder and then off the other side. And then, yeah, so this material is kind of like soft and it's like fabric, and then the bottom is like a hugging silk. So it's meant to like drape. You can kind of see it a little bit. It drapes across, but yeah, it's super long. But yeah, I just thought the red kind of goes pretty okay with like my skin, and I feel like it also goes with like my darker hair. So yeah, I got a red dress and don't know how I feel about it. It's my first time wearing a red dress, but it's gonna have to do. Oh my gosh, my camera's about to die, which is perfect timing because I'm actually gonna sign up the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. This vlog was very a bit different. It's one of my more like slow sort of weekends, I guess. I mean, all my weekends are pretty slow, to be honest, but you get what I mean. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!